Welcome. Whether gathered in a church or in the just limitless openness of God's cathedral, weddings are a sacred rite of passage. This moment in this place is holy. Rites of passage function as hinges of time. No one here is a wedding guest passively observing somebody else's story while waiting for free drinks. Except maybe Matt, he might be waiting for the free drinks. No, we are here as story companions, holding space in the threshold and bearing witness to this hinge of time in Maureen's and Paul's lives. A door closes on the season of two families and opens into the bright expanse of one. Would you all join me in a prayer? God of mountains, meadows, streams, the majestic work of your Spirit inspires us to reach for our highest selves. As image bearers of the divine, we find our purpose in communion with others, creating ever-widening circles of love. Today, we join together to celebrate a new marriage, a new creation, full of promise and hope. May you bless this time and send us out with ever-flowing joy that pours into the world with increasing goodness. Amen. Mm-hmm. Paul and Maureen, do you come with a sense of joy and freedom to choose one another as your life partner? Do you seek to love each other with all your heart, soul, mind, and body? Will you be loyal and trustworthy and respectful partners? Will you risk vulnerability to love each other and hold each other in the light of your highest and best selves? If these questions align with your intentions, please, I ask you both to respond by saying, I do.
I do. I do.
And who presents this couple to bless their marriage?
I do. I do.
Awesome. And this gathering is filled with people who love and care for you and want to see you thrive. They are here not only to witness your union, but to support it. So, to all who witness these vows, will you do everything in your power to uphold Maureen and Paul in their marriage? If so, please respond by saying, we will. As we are of one mind and purpose, let's get hitched.
Let's get hitched.
Let's do this.
Thomas More said, marriage is not only the expression of love between two people, it is also a profound evocation of one of life's greatest mysteries, the weaving together of many different strands of the soul. Because marriage touches upon issues charged with emotion and connected to absolute meaning. It is filled with paradoxical feelings, far-flung fantasies, profound despair, blissful epiphanies, and bitter struggle. All signs of the active presence of the soul. So at the start of this month, Maureen and Paul and Steve and I took a lovely gondola ride to the top of Crystal Mountain. And we sat in a restaurant, and magically food and drinks appeared, and merriment ensued, kind of like last night. Usually, you can see the summit of Mount Rainier from the top of Crystal. If you haven't been there, it's like right there, but Western Washington. But Maureen was telling Paul that I had climbed Mount Rainier all the way to the top. And Paul, because he's Paul, was so sweet, very polite. I'm sure he was thinking in his head like I'm some sort of sad beagle in need of validation. Like, sure you did. Good job. He didn't say that out loud. And we all know I am not an athlete, but I am stubborn enough to keep stepping up. So after 6 people had, for various reasons, fallen away, those of us who were left at the very summit of Rainier were rewarded with this breathtaking view of everything below. And I think that's what Thomas More was getting at. See, marriage is both a lovely gondola ride to the top and a slow slog to the summit. Marriage is heart and grit, give and take, yin and yang. But there's a catch. See, we are all sojourners on an adventure with a breathtaking view. And you nod and you say, good job, Elisa. Thank you for reminding us of the duality inherent in relationship. Right, but there's more. But wait, there's more. See, if we stop there, we miss Thomas More's singular, essential point. Yin and yang are distinct, two. But they are not two, they are one. Give and take are each distinct. But in a marriage, they are not two, they are one. Like the wedding ring, they form a circle, a reciprocal circle, and when that circle spins around your finger, which we know it will because of your knuckles, let that motion remind you of the active presence of the soul. That is the heart of God made visible in you. Revelation 21:5 says, behold, I make all things new. The book of Revelation is not widely quoted in marriage ceremonies, but we talked about this part. Behold, I make all things new. And here today, a new family is formed through the fierce passion of your hearts and despite it. See, Spirit makes all things new. The divine has brought you together, each distinct, yet one, in active communion through tenderness, generosity, and endless grace. Paul and Maureen, as you prepare to cross the threshold from what has been to what will be, I offer you this invitation and a blessing. Can you hand those off? Here. Seek the sacred in each other and all creation. Take refuge in the wisdom of the Creator every day. Commit your minds to clear thinking, your lips to kind words, your hearts to compassionate understanding, and your lives to joyful service to each other and to the world. Through the breath of life that existed before time, the embodiment of divine wisdom in the world, and the spirit of love that connects us all. May you move forward together with abundance and newness of life. Amen. Braden and Garrett, may we have the rings? So, love binds us together in a strong yet lightly held embrace. And these circles, thank you. These circles remind us of love's reciprocal, unending flow in marriage and in community. By the love we give, it returns to us. Maureen and Paul have asked for your blessing, everyone, on their marriage, on their rings, so that they can carry the love of their community with them always. Can we put these in the box? Thank you.
I'm going to leave it open.
Yeah.
There we go. That is a beautiful box. As you hold these rings in your hands, I invite you to say a blessing, and we're not in a hurry. You can say a blessing out loud or quietly to yourself according to your tradition. And we'll pass those around in a circle until it makes its way back to Braden.
Okay. Say good luck, guys.
Maureen and Paul, these rings are a symbol passed down from antiquity. Like the divine love that encircles all of us, they are simple and strong and visible. You have written vows that are simple and strong. Will you now share these vows as a declaration of your enduring love?
I got flashcards to memorize. I promise to love, cherish, support, encourage, and dream with you. You will have my undaunted support. I promise to encourage and to continue to grow in mind and spirit with you. I promise my deep respect and loving kindness. I will be grateful for all you are and all we share. I promise to make you laugh and to laugh together. No, I'm not doing that one. I promise to make time to prioritize us. I will stand with you through the good times, the rough times, and the in-between times. I promise to be open, honest, and faithful, and to treasure you for the rest of my life. And then one last one. I promise to be your second-rate bike mechanic, your first-rate barbecue chef, your binge-watching companion, and to love you with all my heart.
Your turn. My turn.
Similar. Hey, where are they? I stand before you today in the presence of God our family, and friends, and make these sincere vows to you. I promise to love, to cherish, to support, to encourage you, and to dream with you. You will have my undaunted support to continue to grow in mind and spirit, and to continue to follow the inspiration of your heart, whether it takes you to Google rescues, or volunteering for outdoor and sporting activities, or donating an ungodly amount of blood bi-monthly to help people that you don't even know. And of course, you have my full support with your second love, cyclocross racing. I will be grateful for you and all that we share, and I promise to take the time to prioritize us. You will have my deep respect and loving kindness. I promise to make the time to make you laugh and to laugh together. I will stand beside you through the good times, the rough times, and the many, many in-between times. I promise to be open, honest, and faithful to you, and to cherish you for the rest of our lives.
Having made these vows and choosing to wear a visible sign of the promise declared on this day, Braden, would you spritz the finger?
Getting real.
Paul, would you repeat after me?
We need our rings.
Where are they?
Where are they?
There. Let's do that part. Maureen, I give you this ring
Maureen, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love and faithfulness
as a symbol of my love and faithfulness
with all that I am
with all that I am
and all that I have.
and all that I have.
I join in covenant with you.
I join in covenant with you. I can't get it in.
We need more spritz.
Spritz!
Is it on?
One more push it. It's good. It'll go.
Yes. Maureen, will you repeat after me?
Big knuckle. That's your left hand, right? Yeah.
Paul, I give you this ring
Paul, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love and faithfulness
as a symbol of my love and faithfulness
with all that I am
with all that I am
and all that I have.
and all that I have.
I join in covenant with you.
I join in covenant with you. More spritz. There we go.
Maureen and Paul, you have spoken sacred, hilarious words of deep love and earnest intention. You have joined your hearts and hands, committing your lives to each other before God and everyone gathered here. We have all witnessed your love story come full circle to a new beginning. And we can't wait to see what comes next. You may now seal your marriage with a kiss. And by the authority granted to me, it is with great joy that I introduce you to your community as husband and wife. Yeah. Keep the joy going. And we'll all have a toast in just a minute.